Hello and thanks for watching The Ancients Speak. Let's learn Chinese from the wisdom of the ancients. In our previous episodes, we've learned the Chinese word Dao. The basic meaning of Dao is the path and the method. As a verb, it also means to say. Dao is the central concept of the ancient Chinese teacher Lao Tzu and his thoughts regarding the source of all the universe, or the way. In this episode, let's learn the Chinese word for water. The reason that I selected this word is because water was frequently mentioned by the ancient Chinese teachers as well. First, the pronunciation of water is 水. 水. This word is a pictographic character. It was written like this in ancient times and resembles a winding river with the streams flowing on either side. Today, the Chinese word for water is written this way. Zhuangzi, the ancient Chinese teacher who lived during the Warring States period that started around 475 BC, said, 鱼相造乎水，人相造乎道。鱼相造乎水，人相造乎道。鱼 fish, 水 water, 人 human being, 道 the great way. 相 an adverb referring to mutual relationship. 造 in modern Chinese language means to create or being created. In Old Chinese, in this saying, it generally means to place or to strive for. Or in the context, a fish is alive if you put it in water. Hu, a preposition word, meaning for. Putting these all together, Zhuangzi is saying, as fish strive for water, so men strive for Tao, the great way. It's easy to understand that fish would easily die if they were placed out of water because they were designed to live, breathe, and thrive in water. Here, teacher Zhuangzi particularly emphasized the importance of Tao, or the way to a man, to be just as important as the water is to the life of a fish. Why? Why didn't he say that food, air, or water were the most important to us? In the Holy Bible, the book that helped transform the Western civilization, we find in the Gospel of Luke that it speaks of men living not only by bread alone, but by every word of the Creator. We also learned that in our first episode, the ancient Chinese teacher Lao Tzu says, 道者万物之奥, meaning Tao, or the way, is hidden deeply in all things. The way governs all things. Food, air, or water are indeed very important to us, but they are still under the great way, or Tao, or some people might say, the law of the nature's creator. Even so, we find Zhuangzi indicating that as fish strive for water, so men will be happy and blessed when they find themselves in the great way, Tao. No wonder teacher Confucius would say, if one learns the truth, the way, in the morning, one would never regret if dying the same evening. 朝闻道，夕死可矣. People think Eastern and Western cultures are very different. Some say yes, some say no. As human beings, in our heart of hearts, we are all seeking the way, the truth, and what is the purpose of our life. Let's review what we learned today. 鱼相造乎水，人相造乎道。鱼相造乎水，人相造乎道。鱼 fish, 水 water, 人 man or human being, 道 the great way, 相 an adverb referring to the mutual relationship. 造 meaning to place or to strive for here in Old Chinese. Hu preposition word here meaning for. Zhuangzi is saying that as fish strive for water, so men strive for Dao. Again, 鱼相造乎水，人相造乎道。水，道。And thanks for watching the ancients speak and learning Chinese together through their wise old sayings.